This was a test of genius. While the teacher ate a single ring of an apple, 100 high school-level exam questions had to be completed. The 12-year-old prodigies looked extremely confident. Before long, the exam ended, and the teacher immediately announced the results. Reynie had passed. Everyone was shocked. They couldn't believe that only one person had made it through. The young genius advanced to the next stage. During the break, a blue-haired girl accidentally dropped her pencil into a drainage channel. Her classmates saw this and immediately ran away because there was a strict rule: one person, one pencil. Without a pencil, the exam could not continue. At that moment, Ray snapped his own pencil in half and gave one half to the girl. The blue-haired girl was overjoyed. They then entered the next test, but the difficulty level was far higher. The contestants began to panic, and some gave up halfway through. Reynie also looked nervous. At that moment, the blue-haired girl finished her answers first and tossed her solution toward Reynie's feet. Reynie glanced at it briefly, then kicked it away. Through careful observation, he eventually discovered a blind spot in the questions. The answers were hidden within the questions themselves. This test was actually about logic and observation. When the teacher announced the results, it was no surprise that both Reynie and the blue-haired girl passed once again. In the end, only 5 students remained, but there was still one final test, a practical exam. They had to cross a room without stepping on the black and white tiles. Although there were a few yellow tiles, they were spaced far apart. A girl with a ribbon in her hair immediately said, "This is impossible." The teacher showed no mercy and eliminated her on the spot. Next was a boy wearing a checkered shirt. With a single leap, he could jump over 20 meters and even cling to the walls. He crossed the room with ease. The girl in the green hat threw a rope, hooked it onto a door handle on the other side, and walked across the rope to cross the room. When it was the thin boy's turn, he revealed surprising strength. Using his knees and elbows, he exploited a loophole in the problem and slowly crawled across. Finally, it was Reynie's turn. He simply moved his hands, observed the room, and calculated something. Then he walked forward confidently and, almost magically, passed the test. The other contestants were left speechless. Reynie explained that the rule was not to step on squares. But the floor tiles were not squares. They were rectangles. That was how they passed the entrance exam to the genius school. Yeah,